Hello, good morning, dear friends all over the world. Good morning. I want to say good morning to you. My name is Ikem once again. I'm here uh, to open a conversation this morning. Unfortunately, we miscalculated the timing. We are supposed to have started by about an hour earlier. But unfortunately, due to miscalculation of time, as a result of change in timing between Rome and Biafra land, there is this miscalculation, even though we had it already put in the program. But notwithstanding, I believe that we are here now and we are making it up. We are making it up to you in making sure that this scheduled program comes to life as promised. So, very soon, my guest, my friend and my brother, Mazi Keke Uda, will be joining this program. We're going to have a very wonderful time. I'm going to ask him certain questions. It's going to be more conversational as much as we can. We're also going to unravel certain things that have happened in the past. I'm going to share my own personal experience. Let me see if Mazi Keke is here. Okay, Mazi Keke is here. I'm going to share my own personal experience in the course of this program. Let's wait and see. Hello, Mazi Keke, are you there?
Oh yes, Mazi, I'm there.
Okay, you're welcome. Unfortunately, I'm trying to explain to our followers that we are coming late as a result of miscalculation of time. And we are really sorry about that. We apologize sincerely. But notwithstanding, we are still making it up to them to see that we bring this program. Mazi Keke, how are you doing today?
Mazi, I'm good. Only the cold is too much.
Yeah, it's really cold. The temperature dropped extensively in these past few days, and unfortunately, they say Europe weather, it can always change from time to time. You
Mm.
know, so Mazi Keke, like I started this program, I said I'm going to tell my own experience in this struggle, and how I would have been used, uh, to fight against IPOB leadership when certain issues were concocted, accusations were made in the early stage of the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. So I'm going to share that experience because there have been this continuous kind of propaganda as in how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was removed from the as a director of Radio Biafra. We're going to come to that later, though. But I happen to also would have been a kind of instrument to propagate that lies and deceit if I didn't have close relationship with the leadership of IPOB that I confronted to ask questions. Unfortunately, if you ask me, I would say that to a very large extent, this leadership maybe have decided to remain more focused than coming to explain everything in details, as events unfold, as regard to how they are being blackmailed and how their name is being robbed in the world. They have not actually done the job of trying to explain to our people. So many of our people doesn't even have the facts on their hand. But I believe that maybe they did that on a purpose so that our people will be able to use their own hand to run their investigation to know the truth. Because maybe if they come out to start explaining, people might not agree, or people might not understand, or people might, decide that they don't even want to listen. So I believe they've given our people the opportunity to make their own research and find out the truth by themselves. So Mazi Keke, this morning I want to take you on issues. We've seen controversies all over the place in Biafra struggle right from the time Mazi Nnamdi, because we continue to talk about right from the time he was rendition, and we know that there have been some, you know, issues even before he was rendition from what we are knowing now. But from right from the time he was rendition, it's like there was this kind of hell was broke loose, and we saw how the kind of battle the leadership had to fight to be able to maintain the Biafra struggle and to be able to sustain the momentum. We saw how Simon Ekpa came into the picture, and we saw how everything ended. We saw the type of mockery he made of IPOB leadership and Biafrans in general, the kind of insult, how he even took glory in the execution of certain coordinators in Biafra land. We saw how Simon Ekpa celebrated the death of our Biafra land coordinator. What was his name? Mazi Uda Keke, which while we were mourning, Simon Ekpa had drinks in his hand. He was celebrating with wine on social media, celebrating the death of our comrade, and he even took responsibility for it. Unfortunately, today we see some people accusing Mazi Chinasa of being involved. So these are the issues we are going to talk about as part of our interactive program today. And I also want to talk about our planned event, a very great event that will be coming up very soon, where we are going to lay out the achievements of IPOB leadership. We are going to lay them out. So it's going to be a very inclusive program for media warriors who will be coming out, who will be doing a great program, just like when we had a media convention sometime last year. We're going to return that kind of program to be able to look at, evaluate where we are coming from in the past 5 years, where we are today, and the achievement we've made. They are enormous, they are uncountable, because we've seen people continue to tell us, oh, show us what you've achieved. Sure, now we want to bring it forward. So Mazi Keke, thank you very much for honoring our invitation on Patrick Ikem Chronicle, and I believe that this program could also stream on BTV, Rapture Media, and other platforms subsequently, because it is more of an educational program. This morning, somebody came to my comment section to abuse and insult me due to the comments I made as regard to the how we have cautioned the siblings and the brothers of our leader Mazi Nnamdi to pull back from the attack on IPOB leadership. I made that post yesterday. I've seen people coming to insult me, and I said, I'm not going to bring myself low to the level where I have to insult you, but because I'm your teacher. And when you enter classroom, it is normal for students to insult their teacher, but their teacher cannot bring himself to that low where he now becomes try to like insult back to the students. Then it makes you come low to that level. And I promise I'm not going to come low to the level where people who are learning from me have to push me to start exchanging tantrum and start insulting back and forth. No, I'm not going to come to that level. My duty is to teach you, and that is why many of you are following me, because you know that there is something I bring to the table. If I haven't brought anything to the table, you wouldn't be following me, you wouldn't be sticking to my page, you wouldn't be there trying to get information from me. But insult is also part of the struggle that we are facing. But I think I owe it a responsibility and a duty to maintain that line, that thin line, where I cannot bring myself to the point where I have to threaten people, where I have to insult people. I cannot do that, because I believe that I have more to offer than insult and threat. So for many of you who are disagreeing with me today, all you need is to have an open mind towards my position. Don't be biased. Have an open mind, because definitely you're going to start seeing things differently. Just like I was at some point, like so many of you who didn't have information. I joined fight. I was used to also fight certain battles in the past. But as I started to grow in the struggle, I started seeing things differently. So I want you to open mind, be genuine in this struggle, and you're going to see things differently. And we're also going to address the issue of people coming to say we are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Absolutely not. He remains our leader until he says otherwise. Many of us still recognize him as our leader, and it is more genuine for me to criticize and talk to him as my leader, no matter how harsh I sound. But giving him that honor as my leader makes even my criticism more authentic, because I'm not going to fall to the line of people who are castigating him from outside, who sees there are still good things that I have to talk about him. The love I have for him have not changed. And when you see me speak my mind, I speak my mind from the point of the love I have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not from the point of hate. So don't misinterpret it. And I believe he knows that somebody like me, I adore him, and it's people like me that can speak to him, genuinely. And I believe that if he's following this program, he will know that many of us are not speaking to bring him down or destroy his reputation. But we are speaking to him because we want him to improve, show more leadership, and not take sides, or try to make contribution in the destruction of this great movement that he has contributed greatly to form. So Mazi Keke, I know you are waiting for the first question. So Mazi, how have your mental health been all this while? Since you came in to even become an IPOB member, what have you gained, and what have you lost as an individual?
Mazi Patrick, thank you so much. That question, since I came to stay with this wonderful family, to be a member of IPOB, Patrick, I will tell you, I won't lie, I will tell you the truth. There is happiness. There is happiness. That is the wonderful thing I will tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done when it comes to Igbo. When I keep on saying it, when you want to travel from here to America, like I saw Biafra'S child going to America, you contact somebody who you never see before, you don't know him, through IPOB, it will welcome you like a brother, giving you food, anything you want, without even asking on your Osu. In Igbo, we have Osu and outcasts, but now everybody is one family. So, Mazi, I don't have any problem. I'm happy being an IPOB member, but under one command, not under Enwelekeshime. I'm not that IPOB member. I'm an IPOB member under one command. So, thank you so much, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, but being an IPOB member, and I know you always speak positive of this great movement. Are there something areas you also feel disappointed, where you think that things would have been done differently and even better? Did you have some sense of disappointment in the comportment, attitude of our people, and let's just in general terms, Mazi?
Yes, Mazi. In general terms, like you said, I wanted to answer it differently, but you said in general terms, yes, many things. Generally, now our people are waking up. Let me just put it that way. When things are going wrong, they have the balls to ask questions, to correct that thing immediately. Before years back, it was not like that. It will be afraid to ask, because the next person will tag you as a sabo. You will be removed without even more control or more search of what you did. So people today are crying bitterly under because of they didn't have this opportunity I have now to explain what really happened, what happened, why they were suspended, or how many warnings they have given to them. Most of them who had the opportunity to speak on social media, you can see and judge to yourself. So, coming generally, like you said, I keep on using that Igbo adage that you don't just kill a meat and start eating them. You need to prepare it and make it delicious before you can be able to eat. Mazi Patrick, where's your wash? So, going to Onion Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, he did, but he's a human being. He did a very wonderful job. But that's why in all this world we are facing today, even Donald Trump, any important man in this world, they do have special advisor, technical advisor, even mental advisor. They have it. They have even doctor joined together because they are all human beings. They might make mistake tomorrow. Who are these advisors? When you have this body called the DOS, when they stay, him too is inside the DOS. He's a DOS member. Let us not forget that. It's like a president being inside a party, being an APC party. You are a president, but you are still an APC member. You are not only a president. When you want to discuss anything pertaining to the party, you must come to the body to discuss it, to have an agreement. But you are still, outside that, you are still a president. So now, Mazi, the error have been made, but what we are trying today is how to put it back, how to strengthen them, how to make it, because we grow every day. You can see the type of car we drive 10 years ago. It's not the car we are driving now. Mazi, am I right or, not, or wrong?
100%.
Things are changing. The type of car we drove 10 years ago, just 10 years as of yesterday, it's not the type of car we are driving today in Europe. If you bring that car, self, people will look at you are in old side self. You are not even updated. So we do update every day as human beings. You don't believe of what you have done in 2015 or 2017, and you be step it up to this particular 2026. Things are changing, and people are developing, asking questions. That fear that is in them in 2015 is no longer the fear that is in them today. The question you do not expect, they will ask. I'm giving an example before I will end up on this particular question. When you are growing a child, your child may be 9 years, you will be afraid looking on your eyeballs to ask you a question as your father. He will not. Mazi, give that child 18 years, give him 19 years. There's something you will come as a father to tell him. He will tell you, no, why now? Why all these things? You as a father will retrieve back and know that this guy now have grown as a man. Sometimes when you want to talk to him now, you need to sit down and call him, not let us discuss. Not even talking again. It's called discussion because he's a man. So IPOB have grown where we sit down on the table and discuss like men, not like children. Mazi, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Like I've always said it, that life is about stages. Life is about stages, and at every point in time, we must be able to understand the stage we are to be able to deal with issues. If not, we might not be able to get it right at the end of the day. Myself is an example. I remember when we started the media, we were recruited into the media angle of IPOB. And we got a lot of training. We got a lot of a kind of disciplinary process, and we had the opportunity to meet one of the best minds, who helped us develop the media skill. And today, we've grown to the point where we now, have to ask even questions. Okay, somebody said that our faces are too close to the camera. So let me see if I can pull back a bit. Because it's also important that we look at the complaints. Let me see if I can pull back. But my concern is As I pull back, hope you are getting the voice clearly. Very important for us. I want us to be sure that our voice is coming clear. So I want to, you guys are walking. Okay, now I'm not going to respond to. Let me see, Mazi. Somebody is saying that we are too close to the camera. So I want to see if I can go back a bit. I also noticed that in a way, it's like my head is being cut off. Let me see. So I want response. I want response. I want to see so that you'll be able to see my face. I want my face to be well seen clearly. And make it not be like saying, okay, thank you very much. People say they are hearing me clearly. So, and I believe I'm now in a more, okay, people are confirming that my voice is clear. And I believe I'm in a more, I'm better posture than before. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate. Okay, Nnamdi Oba says good now. Now, Mazi Keke, you have been a national coordinator for some time now. And we know that as national coordinators, you have zones to manage. You have a lot of issues, you know, misunderstanding. You have coordinations to make. Sometimes it's even difficult to sleep at night. How have you been able to manage being a national coordinator and handling your job? Because I also know that you have a very, very challenging kind of job. We know what it means to be a security officer in this country, the challenges that goes with it. How has it been for you, my brother?
Mazi Patrick, I don't want to go to my personal life, but I will try to cut it short. Thank God you are in Italy here. Mazi, it's not easy. Anyway, last time, I think that was last year, I wanted to have a promotion job. They wanted to promote me in my job to the highest level. That one is chamber, where you stay to control all the things that is maybe all the things that is going on in Rome, the whole of Rome is chamber where you control all the problems. Where maybe you see them robbing, you can signal the police to go and attack or whatever. But I rejected that offer because of this job you said now. Why? Because if I'm in that chamber, I cannot be able to make calls again. I cannot be able to have meetings again. So I said no. I will not, let me just leave it for now. Not that if I want to go tomorrow, you can see on my back here, there is a diploma this thing on the back of my picture there. So all these things, I select the type of job I do because of this struggle. Coming to Italy here, Italy, why they are very quiet and sincere since I took over is because, Mazi, I do meeting almost all the time, constantly, telling them, explaining to them. When some of them have a problem or concern, they will call me. I can be able to respond, to explain. Not maybe some of the coordinator you will call from Monday to Friday. You will not get them. You only get them on Sunday. But anytime you call me, Mazi Patrick, you can attest to that. I do pick my call. The ones I don't know, I will tell you, just give me an hour or two. I will come back to you. So that thing give our people the mind, the power to know where they belong. If not what I did here today, most of our people could have been autopilot today. I say not most, half 50% could have been autopilot today. Because our people is ignorant. When he pass information, truth information, Mazi, believe me, Igbo man will understand it and stay. I know why I say Igbo man. They will understand it and stay. But when you pass partial information, and once they understand, Mazi, they will not trust you again. And the problem starts from there. Thank you so much. I don't know if I've answered your question.
Yeah, Mazi, yes, you've answered perfectly well. You've answered because I understand that it's not easy to mix work challenges with the job. It's not easy. Hundreds of units and zones that have to be coordinated. You always have individual differences. People having problem with one another in zones and in units. There are always issues to settle. And when they cannot settle it within their zonal units, they always come to you for intervention. So just imagine where you have the number of zones that you have, where people have to even bring their personal problems to you to solve. I know how challenging it is as a leader, and that is why it's important that we say some of these things so that our people will be able to understand understand the challenges you face. As you are just a national coordinator. Now we are not talking about the members of the DOS now, who even have more bigger responsibility. And that is where I'm going to, so that our people will understand the challenges, the enormous challenges that people who hold position in IPOB face, even as zonal coordinators. Ordinary zonal coordinators, some of them are finding it difficult to even coordinate their zone. And they have to take some of these problems to the top. And, so when people sit back in their comfort zone to make criticism, it's important that they understand the challenges. They understand the challenges that principal officers hold in trying to deliver their job, in making sure that the struggle continues. I've received a series of comments. Somebody told me that he's trying to make requests. No, we are not going to accept a third party in this program. We are not accepting any third party. This program is not built to entertain more than one person. It is an exclusive interactive with Mazi Keke. But if you have anything to say, you can only drop your comment in the comment section. If you have answers, you can drop them in the comment section. Now, Mazi Keke, let's go straight. Let's go straight. I want to put this question across to you. There is this information circulating, because I'm also going to tell my own part of the story as regards to what I know about this information circulating that the DOS removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from his position as a director of Biafra television. And I remember that sometime in that 2021, sometime in 2021, at the time that he was rendition, some documents were forwarded to me as a proof that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was removed as a radio Biafra director. They were downloaded from the website that was in charge of the website, the government website. It was downloaded. It was forwarded to me, forwarded to some other media warriors and some other individuals as well. And when the document came to me, I saw it, and I said, aha. I was furious. I was angry. And my question is, KK is season, DOS is season, choose your man, then the canon, So when you hear them say that DOS is Cholomazi the canon, I was the person that coined that phrase. That DOS are Cholomazi the canon. I coined the phrase, but I needed to go forward and also go further to make my own personal inquiries. Having relationship with the members of the DOS, I confronted the head of Directorate of State, Mazi Uda, and he explained in details to me why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was removed temporarily, for bureaucratic processes.
Mazi Patrick, let me correct you. The head of the Directorate of State is Mazi Chike Doziem, not Mazi.
No. The head of media, sorry, head of media.
Okay.
Not head
Let
of
us get it right, because any mistake we make here, the enemies will use it against us.
Okay, I didn't even, yes, it didn't occur to me, but I was talking about Mazi Former, the head of media. Mazi Keke, can you come in to explain better to our people what really happened?
Okay, Mazi Patrick, thank you for that question. Before I answer this question, you know, they are listening and we are here to say the truth. What is going on now, if you come out to say the truth, they will attack you. I know after this program, they will attack. They will bring many propagandas. Like Mazi Chinasa came, they attacked. Mazi Nsulumike came, they attacked. So let me go to that radio of a thing, because I saw Kalonta talking about that particular issue. Labeling lies as if he doesn't know what is really going on in that particular UK. That's Sophia Kanu, Mazi. When the edition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that contract or do sign, I think, every 4 years or every two years. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition on 2021. Now, let me ask you, as somebody who is living in Europe, I want Biafra'S to listen carefully. The kind of propaganda these people do spray around. If you are going to sign a new contract, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is incapacitated.
Mazi, we need to get it clear, because what I heard was that there was a tax clearance, you know, which is yearly tax clearance, because renewal of contract is different from tax clearance.
Mazi, I'm coming to that. Yes, I'm coming to that. I want to take it line by line so that our people will get it. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to take it line by line. So, that woman, that Sophia Carlo Mazi, Onyendu is a director in that particular place. That woman is also director. Two of them are directors in that radio Biafra.
So so she was also part of the board of directors.
Exactly. The woman is a director. Onyendu is a director in that particular place. Two of them. The woman has a company too. That's why he knows the thing so much. So now, whenever, as they hold Onyendu cannot from DSS dungeon to come and sign contract of Radio Biafra in London. Even if they ask, immediately they cut Onyendu. Mazi, do you know that London stopped that radio? They just withdraw that radio. Immediately they cut Onyendu, they withdraw it. They are hearing me. They know the truth. This woman now need to, how they do it every year is, this woman now will go and put her name to get the contract back. After some time, he will now put back Onyendu's name. I don't know whether you get me, because if you are signing a contract, yes, Onyendu is in a DSS dungeon now. You are asking for a contract that requires his documents for him to be present there to sign. Mazi, I'm asking you, how is he going to do it? How is it possible?
Even when they didn't even allow him to see his lawyers at the time.
Okay. So this woman do sign.
And we know that same radio was also a point of concern for the Nigerian government. They were looking for a way to shut it down.
Exactly, Mazi. Now you get it. That's why they used that opportunity, because it was with Onyendu's name. They used that opportunity immediately to shut it down. This woman need immediately to recover it with her name. I think it didn't pass even 6 months. After some months, the woman bring back Onyendu's name. Always, Mazi. For the past 5 years now, this woman have been doing so. This one they saw, I saw them talking about last year, 2025. They removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu completely. That was the new contract again. After some months now, they will bring back Onyendu's name into the system again, Mazi. It's never a problem. For us not to lose that radio, this woman have been working like this for the past, even since 2019. Let me tell you, since 2019, Onyendu knows all these things. This woman because that is where she works. She knows these things. The woman, Sophia Kanu, knows these things perfectly more than any other person, Mazi. More than any other. It's not something of come and help me and use your documents to sign. No. The woman is working inside the system. He knows more than any of us in that particular company. So he do sign with her name. And now, later on, he put Onyendu's name to level it like always. When they started, it was two of them. Onyendu was a director there. The woman was a director. Kanunta did not tell anybody that that woman was a director as well there. So, Mazi, all those clarifications, nobody is removing Onyendu in anything he built. Nobody. Nobody. What we are saying is cautioning of his siblings. Who is Kanu Takalu to come to be dishing orders? Most of you saw Kanu Takalu the other day to tell people that boldly he gave authorization that after 12 o'clock in the midnight, he will bring down the sit at home. The sit at home that wanted to bear fruit, they still mess up with that sit at home, bring down the sit at home. From back again, went ahead to support Simon able to continue the sit at home. Mazi, this is what we are facing in this struggle. Thank God that me and you visited Finland and know what really happened there. Shout to our voice, submitted all the documents we submitted that those times. After some 3 months, Simon started having problems. That is how it's going to be to most of them. If they don't stop this evil of killing. Mazi, I want to expatiate a little bit before you can ask me another question. I don't know. Okay. Now, I have think about what is going on in this struggle. Mazi, is quite unfortunate. I must say the truth. I want to say it without no insult or no disrespect, but I'm here always to say the truth, regardless of who is involved. I have never seen anybody since I joined this struggle who have done something with this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings and go free, scot-free, without being blackmailed. I never see Mazi. Kanu, even if it's coming from all these charlatans like Darlington, Methuselah, I will not be bothered, Mazi. Believe me, I will not be bothered. But coming from the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Kalunta particularly, saying, opening mouth, writing on social media, China Sanwo-Olu killed this person. China Sanwo-Olu come out and tell us who killed. While him knows who is involved in killing of all those people. Him, Kalunta, knows. But just to blackmail that guy after sufferings, after Mazi, without China Sanwo-Olu, there is no ESN when they form it. It was the guy that engineered with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, it's from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's not from Mazi China Sanwo-Olu. What he's doing is his job. It's not the owner of ESN. Mazi Chinasa is not the owner of ESN. So let them get it right. Now you are blackmailing that innocent man now because he never said anything. Any day, Mazi Patrick, go and mark it. That guy come out to speak now. You will see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming to tell the lawyers to write something or to caution him. But my brother, that Kalunta, fine boy, have been on social media dragging these people. You see the one they are doing to Nzulumike. Thank God they did not say he stole money or he slept with a woman in the office.
But we will also be coming to that because we saw the pictures that were flying around how Mazi Nzulumike had accommodation issues and took refuge in the IPOB office in Germany. And they went and took his pictures and kept those pictures in their file. You know, so that means they already anticipated that a day will come that they are going to blackmail him with those pictures. Because ordinarily, if I have a clear mind towards you, I wouldn't be keeping record that I will use against you in the future. Now, Mazi Keke.
Mazi, before you ask me this question, Mazi, let me tell you why I know that these people are dangerous, especially Kalunta. I want to say this on air today. This Kalunta, you see, is a very dangerous, is the most problem in this, even is the one giving problem to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know how to avoid that gun because I don't know what they have together as a brother. The most wizard of them all in this struggle is Kalunta, not even Fineboy. Fineboy is doing his own just to get money to flex because, you know, right from young guys, they have been calling him Fineboy. He likes flexing. But you see, the most dangerous and wicked person in this struggle is Kalunta. Believe me, go and do your research. 5 years ago, that is how that Kalunta called me with the former national coordinator here. Because we have a very big event here of meeting the presidents. Remember, Mazi, there's when the Ukraine war broke up with Russia, the Europeans are searching where to buy gas. If all of you remember this thing. Italy wanted to say buy gas from Nigeria. I'm one of the people who stopped that buying of gas. That 5 years ago, when that Ukraine something started, immediately they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This Kalunta, he wanted to come here for me to take him to the politicians of this Meloni now, or most of them. When he tell him, Mazi, no, I will okay, he become annoyed. Don't tell Chinasa, don't tell Edoziem, wait for me in the airport, I'm coming to see them. What are you seeing them for? That's why you see when Mazi Chinasa said that they go around to tell people that they are leadership. Mazi, that is correct because I noticed it on myself. I noticed it on myself. That Kalunta you see there. So, Mazi, continue. Let me leave it at this anyway.
So, does it mean that they enjoy, or there is this tendency of, you know, going through the back door for, you know, for their own personal interest, using the struggle as a cover?
Mazi, it's not personal interest. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that any day the next person to cut off my head. Am I the one that said it? We never even start cutting anybody's head. Though. We are just lamenting. They said it's attack. I am not attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I will never attack him. What I'm saying is the way it is, not attack. Attack is people like our brother in Nigeria, the guy that always go and meet him in Abuja. That one is attack. Kalunta never see that one to kill. But when IPOB member to come and cry, only should be Kanu. I not this thing. Tell your brothers to Mazi Patrick. Let us say it the way it is. What do this thing take Onion do to have a pronouncement through the lawyers to tell the brothers, these two brothers, to stop? Don't put your mouth again in this struggle until I come out. Don't intervene in all these things that is happening until I come out. Mazi, what you do with this thing I said now takes Onion to do. I'm asking you. But you know why he will not do it? Because of Kalunta. Not even Fineboy or his sisters. No. Oh, Kalunta. Here. If you see the way he talked to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu self, you ask you, two of them, who is the senior? Now, he doesn't have respect to even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not to talk of Edoziem or Chinasa. You can see how he called their names. So that is the kind of struggle we saw ourselves. A struggle where you say, Mazi, we are in the era of Mazi Patrick. I must tell you the truth. When you leave a structure you created, you deviate from there. You created 100 men. You created another new DOS. You created radio, Biafra radio, for the past 3 years now. Nobody is talking about the Biafra radio. Under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that thing was created through his brothers. He never talked, he never signed, he never sent any lawyer to talk about it. Now. But anybody that will come out to talk Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, somebody will call you at the back. Nah, attack is an onion. Attack is an onion. I'm a real Igbo man. With my intention, you will know. I don't hide it. As I told you, power. I always use that word. But people think that it's an insult. It's never an insult. It's never an insult, Master Patrick. The time have come where people are living in pain. If you watch our people making calls to all the programs that is going on, you will see the pain, the anger in them. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see all these things, is keeping quiet because he's secured inside the prison. So he don't want to take that shame. It's good for these things to be happening now because he's inside. So nobody will blame him. Let it be happening. Let it don't open up show. So that when he come out, he will blame the leadership. You people, all of you are useless. You know, but the engine is there burning, requesting for water to be dropped. Ajo. When I talk finish, I will say after water see where power. I'm gonna need me here in the Mazi Patrick.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. You know, I want us to buttress a little more on because I want to share my own personal experience as regards to what happened when there was this claim of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being removed as the director of Radio Biafra in London. When I got the necessary information that I needed after my inquiries and confronting the head of media, like I said, I went back to this individual who forwarded this document to me. And I told him, my brother, you might have a point. I have confronted the head of media and he has explained everything to me. You might still have your point. I'm not going to dispute your position, but why not wait? Let us all join together to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out so that he can address this issue of his removal. Because it will be easy for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to deal with the issue if we all work together for him to come out, than for us to abandon the project and the utmost priority of fighting for his freedom and be pursuing the issue of the change director, the no change director. Mas, I don't know if I'm communicating. I don't know if I'm getting my point.
I'm getting
so I pleaded with this individual on the phone, who also happened to be in the UK, and I said, let us leave this matter. Why not document it as an evidence against IPOB leadership? So that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finally comes out, you cannot tender this evidence and petition to him so he can handle it. Because at the time, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention was the utmost priority. But you know what he told me? He said he doesn't care about what I'm saying, that they need to track this leadership down to deal with them now. That the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not priority to him. That what is important now is to make sure that they fight this leadership hands down. And at every point of the discussion we were having, what I was hearing is Kanunta, Kanunta. And I was like, are they the people you are now working for? Mazi, I don't know if Biafra'S are following. At every discussion that I had with him as regard to what happened, and you know, at every point in time, we were bringing in Kanunta and Nnamdi in the middle of our discussion. At that point, I started pinching myself. You know, so what happened was that they tried to use some of our platforms to see how they can recruit people, and that was one of the reasons they sent that document trying to incite some of us against the leadership. So if I didn't go out there to make my inquiries, if you see the furiosity at which I confronted Mazi Uda with a lot of anger, asking him, why should you people remove Mazi Kanu from the position of that? So the Mazi Uda understanding explained in details to me. Look at what happened. There were certain tax clearances that need to be made. There are certain bureaucratic processes. And Mazi Kanu, being in detention, cannot sign that document. So somebody who was also part of the board of directors have to step up in Mazi Kanu's position to be able to have the right to sign the document. And Mazi Uda also assured me that as soon as the whole process is done and dusted, that they will also return Mazi Kanu back again as the director of Radio Biafra. You know, so a lot of people do not have this type of insight. They do not have this type of information. So I can categorically tell you that there are a lot of our people who are just acting ignorantly because they don't even have some of this information at my disposal. Because the information you have help to shape your decision-making process. When you have the right information, when you are well informed, your decision-making process becomes defined by the information at your disposal. That is why you see that many of our people are falling for the propaganda because they don't even have the right information at their disposal. And I believe that we need a lot of work in terms of educating our people, informing them, in making sure that they understand, that they have a clear picture of what is going on, to be able to understand that this is a very clear attempt to destroy the image of the DOS, destroy the image of the IPOB leadership, because somebody is interested in making sure that the leadership fail. We saw the kind of support that Simon Ekpa received from Kanu. At some point, they even joined full-time autopilot. And I also remember when they also started having their own misunderstanding because there was a kind of now leadership tussle between Kanu and even Simon Ekpa. You know, so for me, it's important that we continue to educate our people because we owe it to them to educate them. And that is why I continue to advise that do not abuse people. Do not abuse anybody. Do not insult people. When you make your post and they come to your comment section to insult you, try to educate them because genuinely, many of them are ignorant. You know, and from what I heard that even Kanu himself have blocked his own comment section, which means he doesn't even have the capacity to educate our people. He lacks the capacity to even give our people the information they need. Because for me, the last thing I will ever do, no matter their kind of abuse and insult, is to block my comment section. Because I owe it as a responsibility to confront my people, talk to them, explain things to them, and even accept their insult and abuse, and sometimes even threat. Because I understand that it will take my engagement with them to enlighten them on the things they need to know. So anybody who is blocking their comment section because they are afraid to, you know, sit down and engage and get feedback with our people shows you that they are not genuine. Because no genuine person who say that he has a leadership position or a whole position in this struggle, whoever block that, even no matter the insult, no matter the abuse, they will only leave that space open for our people also to vent their anger, because through the anger of our people, you'll be able to look at their concern and address them. So when you see them, the likes of Kanu and co blocking their comment section because they have a lot to hide from our people. They don't want to answer those questions that our people are bringing forward because they know they are on the path of propaganda. Mazi, I want us to continue. Let us look at also some of the achievements, but I don't want us to go into full detail because we are bringing this thing, like I said, we want to bring it so that we'll be able to, because the demand has become so high that everybody wants to know what the DOS have achieved. In your own little spotlight, just briefly, can you tell our people the effort the Directorate of State have made in making sure, first of all, that IPOB even remain intact? Looking at the kind of barrage of insult, trying to pull them down, how they have remained strong in making sure that this family continues to move forward. Mazi.
Mazi Patrick, thank you so much. The truth of the matter is, this DOS, the Directorate of State, head by Mazi Chike, Mazi, if not understanding or how they plan it, but because of this is the time of Chukwu to open our eyes of our people for what is happening or what is about to happen. That's why you see none of the DOS member we are pulled out except two. So those two, if any hardcore who are in this struggle can use their teeth to calm their tongue and know the two I'm talking about, which I will not call their names, is the assignment for them. So, but this Directorate of State today, the achievement, Mazi, the achievement is a lot. Not achievement by money or achievement by diplomatic movement, because that's one is inside, which is where not everybody is seeing that. If they tell you whether you like it, believe. If you don't like, you forget it. So we are not talking about the achievement of diplomatic movement. No, we are talking public achievement, which me and you, every IPOB member can see. Mazi, when this attack came, all these things were planned before the attack came. So these people just saw this thing surprisingly. So they started working as men. But it was not easy. I remember everything, 2021. If not Chukwu Kabiam, if not somebody, let me tell you, if not because of Efe today, that girl called the Efe. Mazi, we deal with all the whole DOS members. I'm telling you the fact. Remember when this thing started? Efe, first of all, accuse them that it was them that sold Mazi Uda because of information she got from the secretary. Later now, from Madam Oyibo, sorry, or all those Adaka America. Later now, the secretary needs to tell the girl what really happened. But that lady didn't wait immediately. She came out to tell Biafra'S that not DOS, so see people that sold Mazi Uda, it was America. If all of us can go back and remember this thing, it was that girl that first immediately gave that first alert. That Biafra'S started asking questions immediately to understand what is going on. Before these people took on Mazi, remember that when they hold Mazi Uda, there's a lot of issues in Nigeria, in Biafra land. Remember, we have ESN intact. Remember, we have people in the hospital intact. We have some radio, this one they are trying today to pay. We have many things to pay. Remember that there's when Mazi Uda told you that they use almost $30,000 or pounds to pay Radio Biafra to renew it. Mazi, I don't know if you have watched that program once or time. Mazi Uda said it. The Radio Biafra you listen, they pay for it. I don't know if I will start.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mazi, yes. Go ahead. Okay.
If you don't remember, I will search for the program and give to you. Mazi, since Mazi Uda was the rendition, have you seen a farmer shouting about to bring money? Let us go and pay Radio Biafra. So all this achievement of keeping this struggle together is the only highest thing anybody can, if you like, you take it from this attack coming directly from the family. I am not telling you attack from Nigeria government. Nigeria government never attack us publicly. They never, since we started, let everybody come and watch the history of IPOB. Nigeria government never attack us publicly. They tell us or warn us. Any attack from them come internally. We will be surprised if we see the attack of the government. But the attack we are seeing today for over 6 years is from the family of Mazi Uda. No other person. Any branch of attack in IPOB, go and watch closely. The hand of Mazi and the Kalo families are there. Go and watch closely. From Simon Ekpao down to all the people they removed, they go back to them to bring them to fight this DOS, to bring them down to remove them. So why wouldn't you give accolade to this man? Mazi, these people are enjoying, you know, I know what I'm saying. If many of them open their mouth, like this Mazi Zulumike or Mazi Chinas or former, Mazi, me and you will not be having this interview today. Most of Biafra'S will quit. Most of them will be so disappointed. Most of them will be very, very, maybe we have BP. Let me put it that way. But sometimes with all the accusations, Mazi, do you know what it takes for you to go in a social media? A brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the second brother, going on social media to write that Mazi Chinasa Nworu killed Oparawo. Come and explain to Biafra. Mazi Chinasa Nworu killed Ikechukwu Ugo. Mazi, that is a very big allegation. Our allegation, no matter. You know, it's always good. Mazi, forget it. Let us forge ahead. But I'm asking, Yawu, will you forget? The little one we are telling them today is their anger. Why they are attacking us. Mazi, the $40,000 Kalonta wrote about Italy today was the same Kalonta in the area that eat that money. They want the day I will first now to take the receipt and post on social media. So that is the only way to bring this struggle down. Mazi, remember that we are non-profitable organization. Any level they provoke us for us to start showing receipts on social media, Mazi, we are doomed. We are finished. Believe me. That is exactly this thing that is happening now. Nigeria government is joining.
Is it part of the provocation so that people will start coming out with evidence to be able to bring the struggle down?
Exactly. So that is the provocation they are. The Nigeria government are enjoying what is going on. That this is what they want. Exactly what is going on now is what Nigeria government want. I must tell you, my brother, I can beat my chest and tell you. They love it as it's happening today, directly from the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
And you can also see the silence on the part of the government, on the part of the critics, original critics of IPOB. Everybody is silent. It means that they are taking note of everything that is going on.
Mazi, they are following note, not taking note is the understatement. Mazi, Nigeria government are following us bomber to bomber, one after the other. If you don't know, especially all of you that is in media, from you down to all the lowest person in media, Nigeria government is taking note of all of you that talks in media. So what I'm telling you today is what is happening in this struggle is what Nigeria government. Mazi, let me tell you, since 20th of November 2025, the sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can these people come out and give us update what is since the DOS, they are all SDOS. Now, I don't know why you people are still attacking them. You people have created the new DOS. Forge ahead and tell us how to, the way forward of bringing your brother out. No, every day is money. Chinasa, do this one. Instead make a sleep at the hotel. When Kalonta was pursued from his ex-wife, Onyocha, where did he sleep? Koto Shimata Pinjo home. Now one year, 1 wine today. All of us are in Europe here. Not even Europe, in Western world. Every Biafra'S listening to me. If he like, he be the Barack Obama, even the president or the prime minister of France. Any day he mess up with the wife, he will be the first to leave the house, not the woman. When police come, they will tell you to take your jacket, monitor the temperature of the outside, tell you to take your car and leave for a while. The woman doesn't want, if you like, make it be you buy the house. Mazi, Patrick, are you not in Europe?
100%.
So what are we saying? So you have the audacity to go and snap what I don't know, claiming that it was in Zulumike, waiting for a day like this. He don't have any other thing to do, any other thing to do just to show people that Nzulumike is sleeping enough. Oh, what a shame, Mazi. That thing, I saw that thing and said, no, is it the struggle I joined?
No, Mazi, the question is, so what do they intend to achieve with this? With what is the intention, in your opinion? What do they want to achieve? Or is it just to discredit his character? Is it a kind of to tell Biafra and say the guy no get level? Is it what they want to achieve?
Mazi Nzulumike have a wonderful job in Germany, which he knows. It's into doctors' laboratory where they collect where
Samples.
they do yes where they do samples.
Samples and analysis.
Analysis, Mazi, exactly. So he has a very wonderful job. He's not a hungry man, but once all of us here, once we are in Europe, Mazi, it can occur to you. Believe me. You can enter to your house tomorrow, your wife will tell you, oh, where have you been? Because of this struggle, oh, let me just put it on this struggle. No, don't, quarrel will start. Before you know it, two of you will be shouting. Not even how we call police. Maybe the neighboring people will call the police. Police will knock on the door. You will be the one to leave the house at least for 1 week or anyhow. So what is the problem? What is the embarrassment? Bringing somebody's luggages as you claim that this is when he was helping him in the office. Mas, now I want to ask Biafra'S, that office, is he not the same money all of us are contributing? KG, but they refuse not to tell Biafra'S that Nnamdi has that woofer of seat that massage from head to toe. She bought more than 4,500 euros. They forget to tell us those ones. They forgot to tell us that Nnamdi leave heater there from morning to night. When they bring light bill there, you take off. She don't care because it's not her money. Imagine me and you in apartment. We pay almost 600, 300 in light bill. Where you go to that office, you pay 2,000 something euros in light bill. Mazi, what are you? Can you name another office? Our factory. What are you consuming? Don't you know that it's the heaters and the things that woman is consuming there? But today, they want to channel you to the innocent man because he came out the other day to encourage Biafra'S, to tell them to continue, that they are not backing down. But I thank to go Kabiama today. You know why? Because they never accused them in embezzling money. Mazi, when did these people start seeing money in IPOB? Remember that 2021, they didn't see any money. It was all the money was in the Nnamdi's hand. 2022, the same thing. Before Biafra'S started shouting, everybody started holding their money. Before all these things escalated, before they can be able to get the account today in Germany, Mazi, it was 2023. Let them go and read. Not when they come, they say 5 years, give me what you have get. When did this leadership started controlling the little money that remained? Now, when Mazi? Let all Biafra'S not forget the little money you people contribute was part of the money they used to acquire a building here in Italy. So ego nefu, don't worry. The house here bears your names. The indigenous people of Biafra, not indigenous people of Kanu family, or indigenous people of Mazi Edozian family, or Mazi Chinasa family. So because when you call Kanu family, people get annoyed. They are insulting. It's not insult. It's a preference.
Yeah, Mazi, somebody is complaining on the social media about, I don't know if the problem is with the program or that we are coming out to educate our people, So if you have any issues, just put it very clear, because I say somebody say, Patrick, he came, how many times have I called you? You know, then when the leadership of IPOB are being attacked, insulted, and abused, there is this kind of collective silence. You know, there is this kind of
Mazi, they
okay.
will threaten you.
Polycarp
They
said
will
that
threaten
we
you.
are gossiping. Well, Polycarp, the truth of the matter is that we are here to educate. A lot of things are going on, Polycarp.
Mazi Patrick, when you are saying the truth now, that is why you will see them now. I said
Yes.
after this program now, they will attack me. Go and mark it. Go and monitor what I'm telling. From within 24 hours now, you will see what is going to happen online. I know what I'm saying. So you don't have to bother. Focus on our people.
No. It's like, you know, like I said, I always also give feedback. I
Yes.
always give feedback. This is me for you. Not to abuse people, you know, because it's very, very important that our people also understand that we read their comment. Their comment matters to me. Oh. Even the person abusing me, your comment matters to me. People threatening me. I've seen people say, hey, when Biafra come, we have marked you. We haven't even gotten Biafra. You're already marking people down. Now you start to ask, are we now even safe in the Biafra cannot go to struggle? No, I know people BI. So are we not going to build an authoritarian society where people should not express
Mazi, that
themselves?
is what they want to build, not are we. You gonna confuse our people. Not are we. You know, I know. These people wanted to build the empire where you cannot be able to call Carlo, not even to say Carlonta. That is the truth of the matter, Mazi. For what is going on presently now, I'm saying. I'm not saying it's where you cannot pronounce that name. Well, she pronounced it Mazi in secretly. And what is going on in this struggle, as I'm seeing it, was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that Onyendu told us, I'm quoting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu sa, quote. When Biafra come, Gazu Ikem, na itala ahụ awewe, which is true. Mazi Baliala, itala ahụ awewe. But ihe m na-ahụzi na-awụ echicha gị nyefee ya Kalunta chicha ya nyefee fine boy. Fine boy chichazie ya achọzie the nipot. Italian people call them nipot, the grandchildren. That is, since you cannot caution Kalunta, regardless, Mazi, you are the one that said it, Onyendu. With all due respect, regardless. Ndị a ha na-akparị this Chinasa ọ na-edige ọ na-ebu allegation. Ọ wụkwa mmadụ mụrụ ya o. O nwere family, o nwere ndị na-ebe akwa maka that guy. Ụmụnne ya na-ebe akwa, the children are crying. Maazị Edozie ma a na-ebo ebubo today. Ọ mmadụ mụrụ ya, is our present. Nne ya nwụrụ for years. Ọ lahụ ụlọ. Ọwụhụ, it's not because he's incarcerated in Sokoto with you, Maazị, no. Because of this struggle.
But he's also incarcerated where he lives.
Mazi, let us take it small.
Yes.
So he didn't go that home. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not go home when the mother was buried. I think it was only Kalunta them and all the rest. So this is what everybody are paying in different ways of this struggle, different ways. So nobody will come and say that once you are this struggle, you are in. Unless you are in the other side. The other side, I mean, unless we are working with Nigeria government and you know what you are doing. Those ones I call them playboys. But my Mazi Patrick, if you are in this struggle, Mazi, you are losing a lot. Believe me. Mentally, money, time, even separating from your wife or your family. So that is it, Mazi.
Yes, I have seen people say ignore the people. I ignore. No, for me, Emma, everybody is not the same and everybody cannot be the same. You know, I'm not reading out negative comment because I feel they have effect on me. No, but I think I have a duty to also address our people because most of our people genuinely act out of ignorance. I understand the sentiment, I understand the emotions, I understand the feelings, and I understand the love. And we also share the same sentiment, feeling, emotion, and love. But the truth of the matter is, the standard we are setting, the standard we are setting today will determine the future we are going to live with. If we cannot speak truth to power. Now, I remember when Mazi Uda Keke was on air, bashing Nigerian politicians, correcting them for their mistakes. Nigerians were very, very angry. When he called Nigeria soon.
Mazi Patrick, I want to ask you something. No, you asked me a question, eh?
Yeah, go ahead.
About for the past 5 years, what have the leadership achieved? I think he asked that question.
Yes.
Okay. In your place, I don't know whether you leave the first son to go to the last born to give something. Now, let us ask them, since they want to know, the problem is here. Let nobody misunderstand me when I'm speaking. If you see my action in IPOB, I never hated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. Awash. If at all his brothers can give us a space, they will see how this leadership will do the magic. Onyendo will free. I'll get what on where. Why not? I'll definitely. Because of maybe Nazo, they can't continue, Mazo. So they are asking the since 5 years what they have the leadership achieved. Mazi, I want to throw it to them now. Since 2012 till 2021.
2021.
No, 2012, which is 2021. 2012
Okay.
to 2021, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu achieve? I throw that question to them. Because Amaham. So let it not be
No,
attack.
but many people will say that he was on Radio Biafra talking, bringing Biafra'S together. He was on diplomatic mission, So people will always say, okay, he gathered Biafra'S together. Is that not an achievement?
Mazi, what I see here is only problem. There is not a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside. There is not a problem. Even from Uchemofo down to this time. There'll never be peace. And any time the IPOB family battles so much in this struggle, it's only one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is outside the game. Any time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not around, is when these people suffer most and be betrayed, all of them. Betrayed heavily, without people being investigated to know whether they did it or not. Anytime, watch all these things from 2012 till now, as I'm saying it. So why should it be that way? Why will you suffer so much? Anytime Onyendo has a problem, the brothers will come around and betray all of you. Why? I'm asking that question. Why? So all of you that is here today, even George Ume that is interviewing Kalonta, I'm telling you today, George Ume, that one day you will be betrayed from that family. God there today. Ịhụna oyibo ga ahụ ị na-asụ ịnọ London ịnọ nke a ha ga-apịa gị ịchaka nwụrụ anwụ a ga-akụ akwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ha ga-akụ gị mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi gị kweta na ọ na-eme that to stand in the truth and to be a man ọ na-adị very important regardless ma chịrị igbu gị egbu. Now they are threatening Chinasa Nwolu every day. Can they, all of them that is writing here, tell me what that Chinasa Nwolu have done to them if not to keep this struggle together? Chinasa Nwolu is not in charge of money. It's not in charge of money.
People are the person that they want to call into the program.
I'm not here with the program with anybody. I'm here with the program with you. I go away. I'm not here to debate with anybody. When the time we are going to do that one is coming. So okay, I'm not here. I will soon you.
So Mazi Keke, due to the limitation of his time, because if we start entertaining calls, we might not be able to get out. He has a lot of things to do today, but subsequently we'll be coming where we entertain calls. But you can only drop your comment. Like I said, your comments are very, very important to me, even while they are negative, even while you threaten me. I say, we have marked you down. When Biafra come, you are going to answer. I will be glad and proud to answer. But waiting at the beg una no kill me. I beg. Make una no kill me as the party because una go need me. If you kill me, you lose. You are the one that is going to lose. Because the things you are saying today are things you are going to eventually discover. Then if you have already killed me and you discover the truth, you will be living your life in regret. Say, oh, so this guy was really saying the truth. So, but this is not the type of Biafra we want to restore, where we threaten people, where we try to shut people down, especially when things are going wrong. Because when things go wrong, it is the few selected men that have the capacity to confront. And why we are confronting issues is because we want to improve.
No, Mazi Patrick, because you know, Uche I want to say this in on your program. It's a very important alert. You know, we the leaders, when you come, we try to deliver this information to our people. Because sometimes the people, normal people will say it, they will ignore it. But it's very, very important. It's very, very important. Please, Biafra'S, our fine boy, na Benjamin in Madubug. They are recruiting people from Umuahia. They are started from Abia State, from Umuahia, because of election that is coming next year. They are recruiting our people to arm them, calling Shabbat. Tell your brothers, see, Nnamdi. Why I'm saying it now, no idiot should come here after this year to come and say China Sangoru, China Sangoru, China Sangoru. They are recruiting people now to arm them. Not when they arm them finish now, they will go and commit something. Ibagi say China Sangoru, China Sangoru. And what aka the man anokwaya now. Aka ya anokwaya, okwa fine boy na Benjamin ne recruit ndị mmadụ na agbagbuo ha abalaga recruit fresh ones. It's not a propaganda. It's not. You can call them and verify. Let know our people join any recruitment. For now, it's dangerous. I don't know how to put it. For this particular point in time, no recruitment, no any ammunition of anything. I am not in support of all this nonsense. I am not. I think the DOS, all of them are not in support of killing of our people. Any killing of our people, let them be killing. I am not in IPOB of killing of people. Ho-ha. And I can kill. Come on, not to kill him.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for that announcement. Because sometimes I try to wonder how people would like to put the life of our people in danger because of what they tend to gain. You put people's life in danger because of what you tend to gain. Using Biafra struggle as a cover for criminality.
The thing is going on now, seriously, my brother. It's not a joke. It's going on seriously. They are making calls, calling people to come and join. Joining for what? Giving them ammunition for what? This is exactly what we have been battling from, what is he called? Simon Eber. Do you know that today, if Nigeria government tell you that Gentle the Yahoo, if not the shout of this, the same man they want to kill today, China Sanwo. If they tell you that Gentle is one of the ESN, that is the truth. Ho-ha, because Gentle was with us before they started being corrupt with the fine boy, Kalon Tadan to Simon Eber. So you won't blame them. Don't expect Nigeria government to come and divide you from them. Gentle is not. He was in ESN before, but now it's not. Government doesn't have that time. Government doesn't have that time, Mazi Patrick. That is the truth of the matter.
Yeah, because I remember in the early days when Mazi Chinasa took microphone and started mentioning them by their names.
The Mazi, do you know that thing saved us today? Do you know that all you have a Mazi Chinasa from when I get to
they said that the Mazi Chinasa was putting our people in danger by calling their name out. But he made it very yes. Mazi, go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi, the names Mazi Chinasa called is the thing that saved this struggle today from Nigeria government. Mazi, let me tell you people, Makande Grass School and the professors and they believe through the rap language. Mazi Nnamdi is sentenced to life imprisonment under terrorism. Simon Eba is sentenced to 6 years under terrorism. So who is pursuing me and you? We are the same struggle. Why did they leave me and you? Why did you think that they still leave us to do protests? They still leave us to walk around with the flag? Can you hear me? Can you hear Patria? Do you think Western world are foolish? Because they have found out that these DOS members have separated themselves from all these evil atrocities that all these people from Simon Eba committed down to Biafra land, Mazi. That is the only thing that shouting Mazi Chinasa have been shouting all year several again at this struggle. Whether anybody can like it or you take it, but go and do your research. That is exactly what saved us today in this struggle. And all of them, he called their name, all of them are criminals, Mazi. Ihe o tiri mkpu ka ọha n'olu ya onweghị mgbe o tiri mkpu sị gaa gbuo ha. All of them, because of that fear, they kill themselves, they betray themselves, which some of them, Fine Boy was involved. The evidence
Mazi, you know that at that time while Mazi Chinasa was shouting, calling the names of these people out, it was unfashionable. It was, you know, people didn't see it as the right thing to do. At that time.
The thing was, no, but the thing was serious. I remember when he even called that he also he talked. Mazi Chinasa was crying, shouting, also he talked, all those asses. I can't remember their names. This guy was shouting, crying. But today, all of us are saved. Mazi, let me leak this secret, Mazi. Do you know that these people have gone to the extent of some of them that they are using what is it called? Asylum political. If care is not taken, if you take asylum political under Biafra now, if you go to the new, they will take it and deport you. How many? What is the effort of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his brothers to keep that in, especially his brothers, because Onyendu is inside? What is the effort of Kalunta and the Nene? All we will get every day is blackmailing people, money. The worst part of it is even the boldness. Kalunta neji apote ekwu without minding the sufferness and the bitterness from people, at least to calm your people down. Or Icharibam no Huga Hinila name na social media, ye believe no Nanya Wawobi, no Yang Poklepo, Nahanile, they had the right. Mazi, I man make you all the time. It's not like that. It's not like we are all Igbo.
Mazi, I want to see one Chimezie Igbo. Like I said, I will entertain your comment. He said, anytime I see your face, na sabo I dey see. Yes, he has Simon Ekpa's picture on his DM, on his profile. You know, so that is to show you how the autopilot has feel. Because we sent their prime minister to jail, and I believe that nobody will be in their position and be happy, Mazi.
Yeah, I can see Darlington writing here, Decorer. I can see him writing DSS, DOS. Mazi, do you know who they had that name from his mouth? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyendu ayi. Mazi, onye nna ya dị ire na ejokwa ụzọ. Nna agwa gị eziokwu. Let me give you an example. There is a job they will give us here now to go and raid Zingari. You know, people they call Zingari here in Italy now.
Yeah.
Like they are like Fulanis. They are like Fulanis. Mazi, when we go there for that work, I don't pity. Because the order is from the commander of the Carabinieri, which you know them. So when we go that job, we don't pity Mazi. Yes, we don't pity. So onye nna ya dị oshi, ọ na-eji okwu apịa dị ụzọ. Ihe a Darlington ha na-eme today, especially Darlington. Ma onye ndu si na ọ dịghị awe ya, asị m ma dịkwala ndụ hụ tomorrow. Ọ mụnwa kwuru ya. If onye ndu say he's not aware of this thing Darlington is doing, Darlington no way. I don't want to go to Benjamin or Umunne. Let's come down low now to Darlington. Onye ndu asị na ọma ihe a Darlington na-eme. Maazị, in fact, let them come and kill me. Onye mere m ji si atọwa ụtọ si wepụ aghụghọ. When you say it's somebody, an idiot will come here and write, you are attacking onye ndu. It's not an attack. It's calling attention. Onye a na-akpọ ya. We want to call his attention to let him know that we are aware.
Mazi, the unfortunate thing for me is that you know, it's going to take time. It's going to take time for our people to come to terms with the reality. That is why we have to continue educating. Don't think that they are not listening. They are listening. Genuinely, some of them are still trying to figure things out. Genuinely, some of them are still living with that emotions, that feeling, which is natural. But I think that we have a very big job in our hand in continually educating our people and making them see things clearly. You know, I had a conversation with a very important person. He calls me regularly. And he told me, he's a reverend father in the USA. He told me that he's not a member of IPOB, but that he had followed the trajectories and he had followed events. And that to some extent, that he's blaming the leadership for some of the excesses and some of the mistakes that they allowed in the struggle by keeping calm and not being reactive. After her analysis and these her interventions, I told her absolutely, if the leadership of IPOB had come up 2-3 years ago and start shouting about what they know, many of you who now know the truth today would not listen to them.
Mazi, they will kill themselves not to listen. They will kill them. Up to now, do you know that people still doubt? People will still tell you, as I said that Mazi Nnamdi is aware of what Darlington is doing, as I see him writing now here. Some people will get annoyed. Some people will still insult me here. They will attack me because they don't understand. They will not. They don't have the information I have. They can never understand.
Okay, now, and I try to make my reverend father, friend, and brother understand that what the leadership did was, in fact, to some extent, they were kind of handicapped. They didn't understand how to. So I can see that maybe I'm hearing echo from your end. I don't know what.
Yeah, I have a call, Mazi. I just cut it off. I have a call. Go ahead.
Okay, so I try to explain to the my reverend father, friend, and brother that it took the patience of this leadership for Biafra'S to start seeing things for themselves. I don't know if it is a strategy. I don't know if it's a divine ordination. I don't know it could also be considered a mistake. But I believe that if it is considered a mistake, that mistake have not been able to also help if people are convinced that the leadership kept quiet, they didn't react and kept calm to allow Biafra'S, you know. So, but I believe that in every situation we must appreciate, you know, the result that we get. So that is why I said, when I see people coming out so furious against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, certain articles that are going online that also have to do with some of my own fellow media warriors who have the same belief in me, when I see how furious they go against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I sometimes feel displeased. I feel displeased because I think that our people need to be given the gap. They need to be given the opportunity to make inquiries and see the truth for themselves. You know, I'm not trying to force the truth on them, because trying to force the truth on our people is even makes the job even more difficult for you to do. But when you give our people time, they will definitely on their own discover the truth. You know, and that is why I said, if I thought we have to call Mazi Uda Keke out and maybe try to like call his attention to issues, let us try to be moderate in the way we do things, because our people might start misunderstanding the intentions, even when you are trying to do the best. Let's not force ourselves or force the truth on our people. It will pay more better. It will make the job much even difficult to convince our people about your own truth. You know, so it's important that our people that we allow our people to own their own truth in what is going on and what has been going on. And I want to use this opportunity to advise some of my fellow media warriors, friends and brothers in this struggle, to pedal down a little bit. Let it not seem as if we are against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or we are trying to bring him down, as many people are perceiving, and that they want to take leadership away from him. And that is why I continue to call him my supreme leader. I continue to refer to Mazi Uda Keke as my supreme leader, to tell him that I, Patrick Ikem, is not interested in taking leadership away from him. Neither am I putting my loyalty on him. He remains my supreme leader. But even in that my supreme leader that he is, which I recognize, I would be doing him a disservice by not telling him the truth. Because it will be a disservice to our leader, Mazi Uda Keke, when you see the truth and you try to, you know, be on the path of lies. Like I said, I would have also been an instrument to fight against this leadership if I didn't go about asking questions. I have to make my own personal inquiries to be able to come to terms. And I now realize that it was all propaganda against IPOB leadership. That even the removal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name from the Radio Biafra to be able to sort out bureaucratic issues was now turned into propaganda, even when they knew the purpose in which that action was taken, to be able to save this radio. But they took advantage of it, circulated the document, trying to use it to incite our people. But today, we who were even...
Mazi Patrick, do you know that this radio you're talking about, radio is two places? Since they want us to be saying it the way it is, do you know that because of this Radio Biafra London, the one that is even more powerful now is even the IPOB community radio. Do you know that IPOB community radio is different from radio, the main radio? And why they created that radio, why they divided that radio is because of Uchemofo. Do you know that? We don't know.
Explain to our people better.
I don't need to explain. Let Kanu to explain it. Mazi, go ahead.
You know, so just I'm making my submission. I've seen people say, hey, Mazi, you see, one thing about me is that before you see me take a position, I'm convinced. If I take a position, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. And even if I would have even been, oh, it's very, very painful that we have to make this kind of confrontation while our leader is still in Sokoto prison. How I wish Mazi Nnamdi Keke is with us outside with the things that is happening today. Then I would even be more energized to speak to him face to face and tell him that this is not the Biafra you promised us. Because the Biafra we are seeing, the Biafra propaganda, lies and deceit from certain quarters is not the type of Biafra we envisaged. And sometimes I'm even beginning to now see why some of the elites are not even taking our struggle serious. Because I think
Yes.
they can even see clearer better than myself, Mazi. Keke, let's
Ma,
round up the program.
yes, we need to run down. All these our elite, like you said, I can see people, some of the idiots calling Amadioha, Amadioha Kugogi, every so what they now. But the truth have been said, I will keep on saying it. The Amadioha knows the truth. So when the Amadioha come to me and see that I said the truth, all got advice is back. Kubo mention all of it. So all the very, very simple. But all these our elite, they are, even I know DOS. My main concern why I was very, very annoyed is pertaining about this China Sanwolo, Insurumike, and the Doziem. I don't want to even go to Mazaban and the Mazda form. No. Does you mean that after all the sufferness of this man, Mazi, underline what I want to say now. After the sufferness of this man in the struggle, the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings are monitoring what is going on, want to just originally blackmail these people and bring them to nothing, and they will keep quiet. This one I'm saying now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is hearing it. Ocean the Alando to here. Hanekwe Amadioha, Darlington not here. But when Kalunta was saying lies yesterday or day before yesterday with George Ume, nobody called him idiot, nobody attacked him. He's not the head of the Directorate of State. He's not our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he was issuing threats, issuing how the struggle will go. Mazi, as I keep on saying it, Siwe Paolo. Oh, I'm here to say the truth. I change my clothes and I dress, I go work. It will not stop me not to go work. If you learn or carry a lag, you wait me in also. Inwezie bad luck, ya wuru eshim ji igwe m n'ukwu ma agbagbuo oge zi onye gbagburu mmadụ here. I go the prison. Thank God the prison of Europe. For me to go prison for you people's blackmail, I will go prison here by killing one of you.
Mazi, Mazi, do we really have to kill each other?
No, what I'm saying is by threatening me coming because I'm saying the truth. I know what I'm saying. I know where I'm going to, Mazi. This thing you are seeing is going to another dimension. All carry me to them analysis so. For don't tell people now, but you know why? Because we are seeing another dimension. Because something of that nature came from Darlington. You see, when sometimes they see him as a radical, or maybe I have cautioned him, yes. Okuja is not insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now the maximum of what is going on, you monitor how to caution and calm down our people. There's a way you go to tell them, Wadoge, please, Oswole, calm down. Okuja, it's okay. They will turn against you because they have seen it all. They have seen the truth. That is exactly what is happening today. Mazi, somebody will tell you that send somebody to Sokoto. Why the leadership are not sending to Sokoto? Mazi, people are going to Sokoto every day. The only thing that comes from Mazi Onyendu to this India leadership, the problem is Amami Handi Amene. It's insult. Nothing else. No message. The message in Anupana Onyendu they send the insult. What any message? Makadikwa Mama. Insult. All this insult are on social media from Kalonta, from Darlington, DSS, DOS, Nigeria contractor. Any of the DOS member who is working with the Nigeria government, when the I don't care who is involved. And make me every day. But you see how they twist that thing from when Darlington is saying it, or Benjamin, you think that is from them. But it's from the head, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because you can see it through Kalonta. Now, to blackmail those people, calling them they are working with the DSS, with the DOS, just to blackmail them to tarnish their own image. Let us have debate now. Let them remove their hand. Everything. They have sentenced Onyendu since 20th of November till date 2025. We never have an update of what is going on Onyendu's court. The appeal court, the appeal. The other day they cancelled
so
the
are
appeal
you
court.
saying that what they are doing now is secrecy because they are no longer
Saga, just to bring IPOB to zero, Mazi. People are now just to bring IPOB to zero, so nobody can give account again because I'm an Aba. No need. Everything is circulated for our people to see the truth. So instead of the DOS to be in charge to continue this struggle, when the Kabas are everything. If I lie on him, these people can sashi everything. They are coming. Remember January, me and Mazi Chinas are starting this thing. Mazi wrote it. The war that is coming is internal. All internal war, and the more difficult than Simon. People will tell you, we battle Simon ever. What my brothers is a lie. This one is more delicate than Simon's own. Because when you look at it, it resembles human being's hand, but all when on email. So that's why this one is very, very difficult for you to manage and be strategic in working on it. Because you could check what on in attack. So I don't know how I will have a president who is not working well. I will not talk to my president and say, President, you are not doing it well. I will this is time for question. Now I can address. Okay, I just say how to ask, but we can't ask. I just say I will attack because I don't involved. Let us debate it today. Let them remove their hand in anything pertaining to IPOB. But I give you from now to January. If IPOB doesn't change, or if it doesn't hear good news from the Sokoto, or this DOS, let them totally from that lawyer to go get out. And
so
Nnamdi tell them what they
do
want.
you think that the way things are today, even from the way things have been going on, that somebody like Kanu would even like to see, even if the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if it's in the hand of the DO, for example, that even when he knows that the DOS have the capacity to fight and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, do you think that somebody like Kanu will even allow the DOS to do their job, or he prefer that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain in Sokoto?
Mazi, now, yes. So the truth of the matter is that whether they want, they prefer to remain in Sokoto or to allow to do their job. Once Kalunta is involved, nothing will move, Mazi. The only thing that can stop this thing is the open voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make it clear to everyone that let his brothers stay aside in this struggle. Maybe until he come out. I'm not telling you finally. Just don't allow these people to do their job. Don't ever command anybody again in IPOB. People should know about that. Is exactly when we are shouting about Simon Eba. Remember when Onyendu come to court? I say, differentiate yourself from Simon. Simon, people do you know that to read today, that guy? But ịkpa aha Chinasa Nworu dị mma, ịkpa aha Zayoba dị mma, ịkpa aha Nzurumike dị mma, ịkpa aha Edozie m to insult them dị mma. But that efulefu Simon kpara mkpamkpa everywhere kugbuo nwaanyị na-ere ọkwụrụ gbaa bọọlụ ihe niile. To mention that name, just 1 minute. Biafra'S, I am not with this guy, Kanu. So when the DOS, even to put it, but Okwadi DOS fought it single-handedly upon the inside support. Simon will come out and tell you that what you don't know is bigger than you. Underline that word of Simon. Every day. What you don't know is bigger than you. Oh, Simon, did any of them defend that woman? Ịpụtazie kwuo ya sị gị ya attacking onye ndụ ọ nọ na prison. Ụmụ Chineke, Millions of Biafrans are in prison. Last week in Enugu, if they tell you the kind of arrest, the funny thing is that they arrested autopilot and they arrested even the original IPOB members, joined together. Enugu kam na agwa agwu echireti. All mmadụ mụrụ ndị ahụ, they are in prison. Go to
Now
prison.
somebody is asking, do you really think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu really want to come out of Sokoto prison?
Mazi, I will not answer that question. Yaga Jo Kalunta or Benjamin. I think we are as leadership now. So they have new leadership. Let them go and ask them. I don't know. What I know is the only thing I can say is what I said before. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to get it right, let him tell his brothers openly to stay out of the road. It's very, very simple. With Kalunta in the middle, there's nothing will work even for him to come out.
Even with do you think with the institution of even the 100 men and the new DOS, do you think that Kalunta will even allow them to even do their work? The new 100 men.
No, Mazi, but they make it clear now. Not even thinking. Onyendu made it clear there in the write-up of Nnamdi. Nnamdi read it out now. He made it clear. He said he will be commanding from inside. He never said Kalunta will take in charge. So he made it clear. So Onyendu told them that he will be commanding the 100 men from inside. Or we Nnamdi going to become. So Onyendu the difference. So Onyendu now commanded that one from inside. So I don't know how they want to achieve that. I don't know how they want to do it. That one left for them. But what I'm interested is to save our people, as Mazi are always be shouting, to tell our people the truth. You can hate me because of my voice. You can hate me, Mazi because of how you speak. But the truth of the matter is that Ana Zono Ndo ka Ana Zono. That's what they call personal love. Yes.
Mazi, do you know that it took some of us almost 10 years to come to terms with some of the truth about the events of the past, as regards to also how we join hand to blackmail somebody like Uche before without even trying to listen to his own side of the story, and so many other people we have to fight? Do we still have to allow our people, some of our people who are ignorant today, to wait for another 10 years before they come to terms with the fight that is being fought against this present US?
No, Mazi. Like Uchemofo let me tell you what happened to Uchemofo. All this is exactly what is about to happen. If not because of these people are in group, trying to cheer themselves up, trying to calm the. Maybe when I will give an example, when Mazi doesn't want to spark, maybe Mazi Zulumike will come him down, Mazi Abani will come him down. So that is the only thing that is serving these people. Mazi Uchemofo was very, very correct. Do you know that Mazi Uchemofo and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are in equal place? None of them supposed to sack each other. They are directors. Two of them are directors. None of them supposed to sack each other. But I'm not saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacked Uchemofo, because Uchemofo went away because of he felt betrayed. He felt being used. But without coming down, he targeted everybody, every high-profile officers in IPOB, believing that they are working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He hated everybody, attacked IPOB direct. That's why you see that hatred of Uchemofo are enlarged to IPOB family. If at all Uchemofo presented his case under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, regardless of whoever that is disturbing him or cutting him, or just focus on your director that you have problem with. But you come solo to attack the DOS, attack this one, attack the other one, attack the other, and that leads to the removal or being removed from Omiomio. Not Omiomio. And he has shown Mazi Uda Keke. Yeah, we hear because Obidi was very close with Uchemofo. Obid now need to resign. I think Obid that you IPOB, yeah. Can't take mama. Obid is that ya for long way. So under the DOS, they are listening, they know this thing I'm saying. So I know IPOB are very deep, Mass, all the very, very deep. The only thing is for us to continue to people like you to educate our people, tell them the truth. It might not enter today, but tomorrow they will reflect on it to compare with the one they are hearing outside to know the truth. We are Igbos. We don't take things immediately at home. We do study them before we take them home to digest them. So I appreciate all of you in the media anyway, all of you from A to Z. So who are doing the wonderful job because you beat people, you are trying to support them not to cry. Or didn't possible now. That will come automatically. Mazana and you can you do can you kufishi? Or didn't possible now. So they possible. So the best thing is to allow them to do whatever they want to do. They say DOS to leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case. They leave the court for them. Remove Zokome. Remove Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Today they sentence the man. When he asked them, do you know what they will tell you? Some of them, we know that he will go to prison now. Mazi always had him banego. So imachana Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gaga prison. Imachana aga ya prison. Unu na-akọsụ nuisance niile a. A na-agwa unu ka a cheki another way. Mazi, there is no freedom fighter in the whole world that sentenced like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and research. They keep them in prison without sentencing them. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only freedom fighter sentenced openly, publicly. Government is sentencing life imprisonment. Mazi, I think intelligent people are here. Let them go and do their research. Nelson Mandela was there 27 years. He never sentenced or he never go to court. Even the one in our backyard today, Uda Keke Cameroon, Uda Keke Tanzania, they all got patapata na prison. How many times unka you got pitch and ka you wudara because of family? Kalon tasikwa, nne ya anya asikwa, fine boy asikwa. If you know a post already ebe G wagon, ebe no this thing. Mazi, we need to round up on watching it. Let me.
Yes, before we round up Mazi Keke, and before I also make my own final whatever input to be able to round the program, I want to thank our people. I can see the number of comments, the number of people coming in to join this program. I want to appreciate you, even when you are also insulting, abusing, and threatening, calling people all sort of. No, we appreciate you. We want to say thank you for also coming to listen, even with your biases, because bias is natural. You cannot take it away. There is no way you can take bias away from human, because it's part of human nature. But I believe that the only way to cure and heal bias is time. Because I was also at some point biased like some of you. I didn't want to hear any stories. I've already made up my mind in my own truth and belief. You know, that is why I will continue to say that education is very important. Education is very, very necessary. Anybody who is abusing you, if you are an educationist in this journey like myself, do not abuse back, do not insult back. Be kind and nice and calm with them, because many of them genuinely do not understand the direction things are going, and they don't even know what the truth is, because they have been lied to over time. So it's very, very important that you exercise patience with them, continue to follow them calmly, because eventually you are going to win their heart back when they make that choice to know. And calls are coming in. I don't want to take calls. We said we're not taking calls. You know, so
no,
I want to
advise. Next time we'll take calls. So not today. I need to go.
Okay, we'll be taking calls some other time. But I want to advise some of my fellow media warriors, and just be nice to our people, no matter how they try to, you know, provoke you. Be nice to them. Be nice to our people. Our people are not bad people. Our people are good, great people, and we must treat them with utmost respect, even when they disrespect and threaten us, even when they call us sabu, because that is all they know. You know, so but we need to bring a new sort of teaching. We need to bring a new sort of awareness, because the Biafra we are fighting for is for every Biafran. People who always want to take advantage of their positions and do things that will favor them at that individual level. But the Biafra we are pursuing is for every Biafra, where every voice must be heard. You know, so for me, I want our people in the media to have this understanding that we have a great job to do. Mazi, give us your last input before we round up in this wonderful.
Mazi Patrick, thank you so much. I want to appreciate you personally for what you are doing, especially this particular time. We need you, some of you mostly, especially people like you. I want to appreciate all the members of the Directorate of State, Omuchineke. I call them Omuchineke because if you are closer, you can never take what they are taking. You can never enjoy it. I bet all of you, I can challenge all of you, especially when you are in the Department of Chinas and World. You can never take what they is taking. You can never. So I really want to appreciate that guy. Special thanks to him, Mazi Chinas Tamuru. Continue your good work, regardless of the insult, the embarrassment you are getting on social media. Take the words of Mazi Azayoba. It is what it is. So you must continue because you can't leave it for us anyway. You are there, you are there. So we don't know how to give that post to anybody for now until we recover our leader, Mazi Uda, because we need to recover him. All recover we need to recover him because of what the siblings are doing. So I really thank Mazi Edoziam. It has not been easy for him as well. He's doing a wonderful work. That man is there. That's why you see, anyhow, one word or the other, you will still see his name being mentioned. So thanking Ofoma, especially because Ofoma is inside. Internally.
So there is something I also want to say, not beside the cut you up. I heard that there was also this controversy that they said that they wanted to recruit another media and they are looking for somebody like Ofoma. So if you are looking for somebody like Ofoma, that means that you recognize that he's working. If you are looking for somebody like Ofoma to replace Ofoma, according to what we had, that means Ofoma is working. Mazi, go ahead, please.
Mazi, if you come and say something here, they will tell you bring evidence. If you bring that evidence, Mazi, sorry, because it's the same person we are talking about. No. If you bring the evidence, they will know where the evidence is coming. I don't know if I'm coming out, Mazi.
Go ahead, continue.
Okay. If you bring the evidence, you will see them know where the evidence is coming from. They will go and kill the person. This thing you said now is truth. It's not nothing but the truth there. Who organized that call was Nnamdi. That's why I look some of our people, I laugh when they say Onyendu is not aware. Who told you that Onyendu? Who told you that? Onyendu have been a wonderful man, powerful man since 2015 when he started going to that prison. They know him. It doesn't lack anything there. He was the one that said it. Who is the bagger that will stop me? I wanna follow there. Nnamdi organized the meeting and brought all of them down to the Fule Funo and Abometusel. Mazi Uda never allowed any of them to ask him questions in that meeting. He just came in and addressed them and leave the meeting to Nnamdi to address. He went off. Our people need to know that Mazi Uda have been in communication with all these people. Down to Benjamin. That's why they have the audacity to be insulting everybody. That's why I'm just saying, how do you expect when somebody is hearing directly from Nnamdi? What do you expect that person to do? He will scatter everywhere now. Only he will insult everybody. Only say insult. It is what it is. That is the truth. If this thing I said, they say it's a lie, let me and them come and take the highest oath or highest oracle in the Biafra land. So, but I want to leave that one at now, Mazi, because I need to go. I really want to let me appreciate the doors It's not easy, Mazi Patrick. You will not understand. Man, Mazi, don't forget that you have a wonderful program on Saturday.
Yeah, I
So,
wanted to announce that after the program, though.
yes, yes. You have
After
that wonderful program on Saturday. So we will keep on. We will keep on, regardless of what is going on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you're a wonderful man, and I'm not here to insult you or to disrespect you. No, I won't do that. I'm here to tell you, as one of the leaders, as one of your members, as one of the IPOB members, as anything you can take it that. As I told Tosiwe Power, these things your siblings are doing is unbearable. If not because it's coming from your family. Mmanya agakwala ga tụọ Kalụ nta ọgụ na Germany openly. I mekwere ya na Simon. Na nwekwa ihe na-eme. If we think you don't know where he's living in Germany, we know. Only one big protest in front of his house, Church Abasa. Do the needful onye ndu, all ihe anyị na-ayọ. With all due respect, I do so much respect you because of your nature and the kind of person you are. But wepụrụ anyị aghụghọ ụmụnne gị na-aghọ. That is what I want to say today. Mazi Patrick, thank you so much. Udo dịrị gị nwa Chineke.
Thank you, Keke Uda. Thank you. I want to applaud you, Mazi. You are doing a great job in Italy. You've been able to coordinate Italy. I see the way people are bashing you. It shows that as no you know, if you are not making an impact, nobody will come for you. You know,
Yeah.
how many mad people on the street have you seen? Or imbeciles, have you seen anybody attack? They're gonna even the pity, we even pity an imbecile. But the moment you are doing something, you are doing a great job. Keeping the Italy family intact alone is a very big job, because Italy is one of the most difficult countries to coordinate. And you also need to understand that the person you took over from too is not happy to see you succeed where he failed. You know, so it is natural that the antagonism will be there. You know, I want to address this issue of every time Sabo. This thing, like I said in one of my programs, Sabo is now Akukondi, Akukochi. Sabo is an old story. We are past that stage where you come and call people Sabo. You know, we no longer live in that past. You should bring something unique. Biafra'S want to see something unique. People are no longer interested in who is Sabo and who is not Sabo. People want to see something unique. And people want a different kind of education. Education that can give them the understanding of what the future holds for them. And that is where people like us come in. We come in to educate our people, enlighten our people, give them the empowerment they need at this time. And that is why I say we must be nice and kind to our people, because our people need us at this time to give them that succor, that encouragement. We need to hold our people strong, both emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise, to be able to pull them over to the right direction. You know, so for me, I want to appreciate everybody. I want to appreciate everybody from the love in my heart. I have great love in my heart, especially for my people. So I want to say thank you once again. Our programs for Saturday will be coming on board. You can't afford to miss it. Mazi Keke, can you please give our people the time for that program? The time, if you have it available.
Yeah, I think that time is 7:30 Biafra time, our Nigerian time, because we are dealing with Nigeria. Biafra'S, that program on Saturday is going to be a wonderful program. Believe me, you have to link and know the information of exactly what is going on in the north, from both concerning Fulanis and the Hausas. You will exactly find out exactly what they are passing through and what is going on in that particular region. That those people called Hausa people are waking up, taking their own life or future at hand. Exactly what me and you are doing today. And where did they learn these things to wake up today is what me and you are doing today, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing while he was being arrested. So the Hausas are coming The thing is very, very important for you to listen, but just pay attention what the questions Mazi Patrick is going to ask them. You will learn one or two from there and calculate and know what to do as a people. So Mazi Patrick, the time is, we put it Nigerian time and Biafran time, which is the same time, 7:30, because of they are apart from Nigeria, we are dealing with, and we are apart from Biafra. So that's why we put that time like that, for him not to confuse our people. At the same time, 7:30 there. European time should be, I think, 8:30, because we are 1 hour ahead now. So that it is what it is, Mazi. We must continue, Mazi Patrick. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I remember in one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasts when he called on the Hausa people to separate themselves from the Fulani. He admonished them and also told them how they have allowed the Fulanis to use them to tarnish the image of the Hausa people. And today we are engaging with them. We are engaging with them seriously to be able to also help them find a path to emancipation, to liberation. Because if the Hausa people of the North can be free, it will also help the Biafran freedom. And we'll also be talking about future collaborations in the areas of art and science, and because the Hausa people are known for art and science. So this interview is going to be wonderful. It's going to be magnificent. Trust me, it's going to be on BTV, on Radio Biafra London, and every other transmitting platform that has to do with IPOB and Biafra. And these are part of the achievement that the DOS are making, in making sure that they continue to pull in, to continue to work with the necessary people within Nigeria to see how they too can start speaking for their own freedom. And we're going to bring them so that we'll start building relationships. Because Biafra is not about hate for other tribes. Rather, we are the one that even love more other tribes more, because we want to help. No, we are not just fighting for Biafra of personal selfishness of our own freedom, but for the freedom of every other ethnic group in Nigeria and the freedom of every downtrodden tribe within the Nigerian state. So we owe it as an obligation to them to make sure that we bring them to the world, so that the world can also hear their own side of the story and how they are also being marginalized and also their right being trampled upon. We saw what happened recently in Jos. Quite unfortunate. A lot of people in the Middle Belt are being massacred. Quite unfortunate. And we'll continue to engage with every suppressed tribe within the Nigerian state to be able to make sure that each and every man have their freedom at the end of the day. So Mazi Keke, I want to say thank you very much for coming, honoring this wonderful program. Dear friends, continue to follow, because we are here to educate you, we are here to enlighten you, so that we will not build a Biafra of propaganda. Trust me, if we build Biafra on the foundation of propaganda, we are going to lose greatly. And I don't want us to lose as a people. Let us build Biafra on the altar of truth, respect, and sincerity. Until I see you again, guys, have a wonderful evening and go up. It's not evening yet, it's still afternoon here on my end. Whatever you might find yourself at this point in time, based on your time zone, I say may God continue to bless each and every one of you. I want you to show kindness to one another, love one another, because this is what we need now. Do not kill your brother. Do not, anywhere you see your brother go wrong, call them out with love. Do not threaten or try to intimidate people because you feel that you are stronger and they are weaker. This is not the Biafra we want to build. We want to build a Biafra of equality. We want to build a Biafra of love. We want to build a Biafra where everybody will be, would be regarded as a human being. Because if we build a contrary Biafra, then there is no need for us leaving Nigeria. Because the essence of leaving Nigeria, crying for freedom, is because we have been trampled upon in Nigeria. So why should we also come to be trampled upon in the same Biafra? We don't feel fly. We don't feel fly from frying pan to fire. No. Biafra should not be like Living Nigeria should not be like from frying pan to fire. And that is why we have to set the record straight, make sure that we correct the anomalies of today. Because our ability to correct the anomalies of today will help us build a strong foundation, a reliable foundation that can sustain the Biafra of the future and give our future generation the guaranteed freedom and liberty that they deserve. Until I meet you again, have a wonderful day and God bless every one of you. Thank you very much and God bless you once.